Good. My name is Alan Kilavuka. I am the Group Managing Director and CEO of Kenya Airways. And this morning, good morning, I think it's still good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the press. I would like to read a statement here, comprehensive, after which I will be able to answer questions with regard to the illegal and unlawful industrial action that has been started this morning by CALPA. So this morning, the Kenya Airlines Pilot Association's CALPA commenced an unlawful industrial action that has affected our operations, despite our availability to dialogue and to try and address the concerns that they had raised. And this has been very well articulated by the Cabinet Secretary, who has just briefed you. So, just for context, yesterday we spent 5 hours with CALPA, myself and my management team, together with the CS, Ministry of Transport, and also CS, Ministry of Labor, together with the PS, Ministry of Labor, and a few other very senior government officials, to try and unlock the stalemate and try and get an agreement so that this particular unlawful industrial action does not take place. In principle, we had agreed that CALPA would consult further with their members and then advise their pilots not to participate in this unlawful strike. Unfortunately, as you can see, they have decided not to do that, and the strike is in effect. This unlawful strike is in effect. This strike is affecting roughly 9,000 passengers across our network who were supposed to travel for business, medical, leisure, and to connect with their loved ones. Equally, it has also impacted our cargo customers. And as you know, most of our cargo passenger customers transport perishables and are also moving goods that relate to farmers in the far-flung areas in Kenya. So we have also made a lot of effort to accommodate passengers who have been stuck here because they were not able to connect to their flights. Unfortunately, most of the hotels in Nairobi are full, so we are trying to get alternative means of accommodation for the passengers who we are not able to accommodate. I just wanted to clarify that we have 388 pilots. That's about 10% of our workforce. The rest of our workforce is at work. They are here, they are working hard, and they are willing to continue working. We also know that a large majority of pilots do not support this unlawful strike. However, we have received reports that a lot of them are facing intimidation, so they are not brave enough to come to work. We really would like to apologize to the passengers who we have inconvenienced because of this unlawful strike, particularly the ones who are stuck here at the airport, and also our cargo customers who were not able to move their goods. This airline, since COVID, since we were impacted by COVID, we have been making great strides to move from a very, very dark place where we had grounded our aircraft and increasing our passenger frequencies every so often. In fact, if you look at our results year to date, we had gotten to a point where we were confident that we were going to attain our 2024 aspiration of breaking even. Our flights were full, cargo was doing well, and so this illegal and unlawful act has really impacted our business. You all know that at this point in time, just like the CS has said, the government is focused on very critical and important matter of drought that has impacted most of our Kenyan citizens. And so this particular strike action is really a big distraction from a very important focus for the government. Obviously, the impact to the economy is significant. Now, for us as Kenya Airways, it's impacting us. We are going to be losing 300 million every day in revenues. That's at a minimum. That excludes the amounts of money we're going to be using to accommodate people, to transport people, and to reconnect people, and then the reputational damage that both Kenya as a country and the airline in general is going to have because of this illegal action. So we are estimating that if it continues for a longer period, it is going to impact a lot more passengers. And of course, our cargo is also going to be impacted up to about 6,000 tons of stranded cargo here in Kenya. And some of it is perishable. You all know that you as taxpayers have been supporting this airline for a long period of time. In fact, the taxpayer up to date has given the airline support up to the tune of 30 billion Kenya shillings. This year alone, or between this and last year, the taxpayer supported this airline for up to 16 billion Kenya shillings. So what we are doing now, what they are doing now by undertaking this unlawful act is not only spitting in the faces of taxpayers who have sacrificed, who themselves went through this COVID experience. They are also sabotaging the economy and their own country. And I believe this is extremely unfair to the taxpayer, to the company, and even to themselves. So, if it continues for a week, to Kenya Airways, it is going to cost us about 2 billion every week, which if you extrapolate, it means that in a month it will cost us up to 8 billion, maybe even 10 billion. And that will make this irreversible. In other words, this airline cannot be able to cover to cover this okay, sorry. You should not be able to withstand the losses. It will not be able to withstand these losses. So, yeah, I think let's wait for.
Sorry? I'm headed to Ghana. I can't calm down because I'm up there, and so you come up here with me. It's called emotional intelligence. If you have issues with your government, go deal out there. I'm doing business with you. I bought my ticket. So deal with me. Deal with me the way I deal with you. I gave you my money, you fly me back to Ghana. Okay? So on that same agreement that you have a problem with your government, I got issues with you too. Because you should have thought about me first. Me, your customer first. Okay? You have issues with your government. You can go ahead.
Or send me an email.
No. I'm going through pain. You know what pain is? I'm going through pain. You might not believe me. I'm going to walk into a wedding event. All the details are on my phone. My plan is I land in Ghana. My driver is waiting to take me to the wedding to MC the wedding. And the assumption is that the assumption about Africans is that when we book something, the whole day is for travel. No. The whole day is not for travel.
So we are doing our best.
No, your best is not enough.
You can't be doing your best now. It's too late to be doing your best.
You got to do your best well. Your government did not do their best, but I'm supporting you. Right, let's go. Let's go right now. Let's do that. Let's do that now. Let's do that now. Let's do that now.
I want to be on that flight. Who am I going with?
We can't do it in that. Yeah. Let's do that one.